And he's a trustee now, though, right?
So the time has come to call the meeting to order. Pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do we have approval of the last minutes?
Motion.
Second.
Yes.
Thank you.
Correspondence?
From the Columbiana County Community Action Agency, we had random drug screens on Mr. Huddleston and Mr. Triplett. Both were returned negative. That's the only correspondence I have.
Good. Bill?
No, sir.
And Ray?
No, sir.
Then I don't either. Unfinished business, Kathy?
We had an invoice for a claim from First Energy. I was wondering if Jason had heard anything or recontacted them.
We have heard nothing.
Okay.
No news is good news.
That's the only unfinished business I have, sir.
Bill?
Nope.
Ray?
No.
And I don't either. New business, Kathy?
We need to make a resolution to reallocate monies in the Road and Bridge Fund. This is just so that I can pay some bills. May I have that resolution, please?
I so move.
I'll second it.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I wanted to let you know that Otarma has sent us a check for $3,500. This was the replacement cost for the stolen tractor forks. And I will receive that into our depository. I'm asking that we change the November 25th meeting, which is the day before Thanksgiving, to Tuesday of that week, November 24th at 9 a.m. Would that be okay?
I'm in favor.
Okay.
What do you do?
That's all. I just need to advertise it and let the press know.
Is that it?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Cardinal Gas Services has issued to the township 2 checks for RUMA repairs, patching of Salem Grange Road in the amount of $8,885, and West Street Alley for the drainage project, $5,000.
Where'd that come from, Cardinal?
Cardinal Gas Services, representing Chesapeake. But that's who the RUMA would have been with.
Well, good.
That's good.
We want to talk about that a little bit. I talked to Jason today, if we can put that on the priority thing to get that off of our back, since weather permits. Whenever you can, just to get that before winter gets on us and we have to sit on it till spring.
Yeah.
The patching's already done, so it's
Yes, for Salem Grange.
Depends if we're going to do anything with Salem Grange or not, because there's still some holes.
Oh yeah, well that's up and that's still not solved.
That guy hasn't got back to us, right?
I had the contractor deal with them, so I haven't heard. We'll see here, but yeah, the guy was out. 2 guys was out, looked it over, and I said, "You guys jump us and deal with them." So that's where that is.
We haven't heard anything on Hillcorp's deal over there.
Same deal. Same. Gotta get 2. Let's put that.
Checks in the mail.
No, so we're not that far. We're just getting. Jason and I's got to sit down just like we did on Salem Grange and add up, figure everything we have invested already.
Which we have
at least
lots.
Make a claim on that, and then what they're going to do to repair above that.
Which area? I know it's Hillcorp would be the company, but what area are you
We're
talking
talking
about?
Miller, Grafton, and Lodge.
Okay.
And it's
the same kind of repairs, the
road damage
we're hoping for a
damage,
reimbursement
yeah.
type damage
from the
reimbursement.
pipeliners. Yeah, so it's in the making, that nothing's to report.
The only other thing is our cold storage area. I went up to Shows, and flooring was going to cost about $1,600 to $1,700. If we could make a motion to approve that.
I'll move.
I'll second. Okay, go ahead, Andy, second. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's all the new business that I have, sir.
Thank you. Bill?
No, I don't have anything.
All right.
The only thing I'd like to ask Jason, I've had a couple people ask if there's a sign or something we can put up before you come up Butcher Road on Lisbon. People come up there and they go to make a left on Butcher, and the people who's coming sitting at that stop sign, when they go up there, you can't see the person coming up the hill, and they turn in front of somebody, or people go while they're turning. You know where I'm at?
I know what you mean, but I don't know what sign I put.
I don't know if
Stop and wait.
Well, I don't know if
Stop sign there.
Well, there's a stop sign
Here.
this way,
Turn at your own
but
risk.
you have to go. Somebody's coming up the hill and turns left. It's that's where they're having a problem, because sometimes
Well, they get the right of way, so what kind of sign do I put? I mean, you know what I mean?
I don't know if we need a caution sign or something. I don't know, but they just asked if they're, because they've almost been hit a couple times.
Something, but
If you could just check and see if there's something. I was going to ask Dan maybe.
Bottom of Butcher and Lisbon Road, you get a stop sign here, a stop sign here, and when you come up past Mike's Appliance.
They come up. You come up there to make it. People don't. If you're stopped here and Butcher's here, people come up the hill there. They don't see these people coming up the hill. If you pull up there and stop at a certain time, you can't see somebody coming up that hill, and they're halfway out in the road, stop to see down over the hill, and then somebody's making a turn. And some people have been pulled. Some people left the stop sign, and people's coming up there
So
to
you
turn
need a sign for the people coming up the hill?
up the hill.
It's still not going to help the people coming down the hill.
No, that's not the problem. It's the people coming up to make a left-hand turn on Butcher. Who's been almost
We'll have to try to figure it out.
If the people was going south and made a proper left-hand turn instead of cutting the corner across, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
It's an issue because they're cutting the corner off.
Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what
So
sign.
I don't know what you would do.
Because you have a stop sign here and a stop sign here.
Just the things on
these
it.
people are-
It's a
stop
one
sign.
It's a one's coming up the
It's the
hill.
ones coming up the hill that have
to
the
make
right
a-
of way.
Yeah, to make a
So
left.
They have the right of way.
And it's a big intersection.
Oh, it's huge.
But the people can't see over the
The only
hill
thing
who
I
stop
would
on
say
Lisbon Road.
put up is a
You have to
caution
pull up to
sign.
see it down over the hill.
I'll have to look in the book. I have an actual. I'll have to look and see if there is
If you could check. I was
something
going to
that
ask
kind of
Dan
pertains.
maybe.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Dan about it.
That's all I have.
Okay, got an issue with the answering machine. Or an issue of not doing the answering machine, or we need an answering machine for over here. We're getting too many ugly complaints about us not answering our answering machine.
We need an answering machine.
Yeah, you said it was bad.
Yeah, it's been bad.
But what do we do?
I don't.
What do we go to that's good and dependable?
I don't know.
The best one we ever had was through the phone company.
Which I don't even know if they still
I don't
exist.
know. Don't know that either. And then don't you agree with that, Kathy? The best one we had was through the phone company.
Sure was. Mostly because we kept getting zapped with lightning, but
That one there, I mean, it gets about 75% of the calls it records.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just kind of hang up. I don't know if they know.
do you have the AT&T business number? If not, I'll get it to you. And you can call them and ask.
Yeah, I can call and ask. I don't
Yeah,
know. I doubt that I
they
do.
put it right on the hard line, and I don't even think you get an answering machine. I think it's done in
Oh, no, it's
in
in
their
the
house.
phone.
It's in the phone.
Yeah, and then you
It
take
worked.
the calls off.
It worked good. You didn't miss nothing, and that we had a real. Right after last meeting, we had a real evening mess with it there. That we didn't get the message.
No, I didn't get the message because they called after we left.
No, it was 3 days of messages is what they was griping about. But we got it
There's only
solved.
one message on there.
Well, that's why I said we solved that answer machine problem.
That's fine.
Yeah. we'll check and see what we can do. If we can't, we'll have to get one. Is that? And,
Yeah, because I've had a couple of people call me and complain that
Nobody
we left a
answers the
message-
phone.
We left a message and nobody called me back. Well,
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't-
and then we'll kind of have a policy to get the messages first thing in the morning, and whoever they need directed to, direct them to them.
That's what I normally do anyhow.
Yeah, I know. We got it.
But
Drunk guy that, there's a couple of that one.
That's what we're
But
actually here for, to serve the people.
Yeah.
if the machine don't work, you can't,
That hasn't worked for a year.
yeah.
Or better.
So I got my deer hunting over for the season. I found mine.
Oh, did you find yours? Was it a nice one?
Well, it was the time I found it.
He was getting chubby.
I got a guy come with me about information about us maybe getting help through the county, like we had our boys.
Yeah.
There's a program that we can get help through the county. It's not the court, it's not community service, it's something. Jason might be a little familiar with it, or about that county where they had to work out something for their benefits.
That was a youth program I went through.
But no, there's another one in Lisbon through, what would it be?
Job and Family Services?
Maybe.
It's probably, that's how the other one was through too, still through Job and Family
If we
Services.
want, I think, I would like to at least pursue it, or ask them to come out and talk to us, because the guy told me about it, is uses them in Lisbon, and they're really happy with it.
I can call the youth,
You get some help, they have to work off something now to keep their benefits out.
That's good.
Yeah, so I don't know, that's about as vague as that's all I know. But I think it would be worthwhile pursuing it.
Yeah, it's worth investigating. Totally.
Okay, that's all I have, I think. And department heads, Jason?
We're gonna need to put some money in the trucks before winter, I know that.
Okay, just tell us what we need to do.
Well, I haven't called around, but mine's gotta have a front leaf spring, and if I'm gonna do one, you might as well do two. Both trucks need steer tires. Number 3 needs tires the whole way around it. And the front end,
Okay, no, number 3 is the little truck.
little truck.
Okay,
It needs
now let's
tires
get,
the whole way, but the
let's
whole
get,
front end of that
where
thing-
we're going here first. We gotta get the plow
I need to get
trucks.
my plow truck up there
Yeah.
and have to do the spray both springs
Okay,
before it gets steering tires.
and then before we do anything with the steering tires, we need the front ends fixed.
Yes,
Before we do the tires.
Yes.
both
And-
trucks need that. Both trucks need their clutch fans working. Mine actually slips for whatever
All
reason.
right,
So they're both gonna have to have clutch fans. And I think they were like $800 a piece last time.
is that what, we do that here, or we get them?
I'll do the clutch fans here. They're not, they're paying the butt, but they're not a big deal. The front ends I don't wanna do.
No.
I don't wanna do front ends. I can't align the front ends.
Ample do the front ends and
They
the
need an
springs.
actual alignment
Yeah.
before you put
There's
good
no place-
And they
steers.
probably want new tires to do it with, but I hate to run them up on new tires.
I'd rather leave the tires on, let them align. I'd rather leave the tires that are on there and let them do what they need to do.
Well, I think
and
they
then
like
put
to
new
do
ones
it with the new tires.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to drive them up there with new tires on.
No, I don't either, but maybe we throw them in the back or take them up.
I'll have to call them and see.
Yeah.
Because you gotta make an appointment or anything.
Because we have to have tires
I
anyhow.
need to get them 2 trucks and then I'll have to we gotta get 3 up there and do something with it. 'cause
Well, you
it's-
got-
But 3 does not need to, 3 can go anytime, right?
Yes.
Get the 2 other ones fixed first.
I need the plow trucks done first.
Right. And
I need to have kind of an estimate,
where are you gonna look for tires?
2,500?
J&J Tires seems to be the cheapest for everything else we've bought,
All
so
right.
I'm probably gonna have to call them.
Let's,
And the brand that's on there's been on there since I started working here.
What
so
are they?
They must be, I think they'll be a Goodrich.
well, whatever they are,
They must be good
there's
tires.
always a original equipment and a premium.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for the premium.
Yeah. I want a better tire on the front.
Yeah.
I mean, the backs are one thing, but the front I'd like to have
Yeah.
something decent.
Yeah, and do we have enough wheels to mount them?
I got enough to mount 3
Okay,
ahead of time, I think.
But
There
if we
might be
had
4. I think there might
If we
be
had
4
4
I think
mounted,
already.
take them, because
I might have
whoever,
already paid
when you
for
take them up, some will probably have to bring you back, because they'll probably
Oh, yeah.
keep them a while. Just take the tires in the pickup
Yeah.
and bring the other tires
The
back.
pickup will need tires eventually too, but I'm
Well, that'll
still
give us-
squeezing them along.
That'll give us, they're good enough for spare, are they good enough to cap
What?
your steer tires?
Yeah, you could cap them.
We could recap our own tires.
Yeah, well, you can, that place we got loader tires from might take those.
Yeah, because those caps you have for them are
Of course, I don't know the casings, I go by years with the casings now.
Yeah, yeah, that
I
might be
know,
out of
they've been on
time.
there for This is my 7th winter, so
Might be
they were on their way before me. Yeah.
No. Were you happy with the last 3 caps we got, or?
Oh, that back
Or
tire's
are we
great.
gonna buy new ones?
No, I'm still good. They're good tires.
What, they won't cap them if they're so old?
Yeah, they go by years now. 'Cause
They figure they're sidewalls.
Start rotting.
Now, I don't know if our application would be as important as others that's going over the road. What do we get up to 40 mile an hour once in a while?
Yeah, I know.
You know, there'd be
I
a
get in
difference
trouble.
between
I mean, for sliding on that.
Yeah, backwards, maybe.
backwards 40 mile an hour.
Jason,
Well-
who do you get clutch cans from?
The last one I got was through West Point, but I wasn't happy with it because it didn't last more than 2 years.
No, we have to get.
So I'm going to have to go to West Hill and get
Well, we want them working.
good parts.
We want them working. We don't want them out there in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mind mine being locked on, but now it's just slipping. They want to stay locked on.
Okay, we got the springs salt,
Springs.
alignment. You got both trucks aligned.
Yes.
And
Steer
they
tires.
probably need some parts.
I mean, I'm going to do the oil and all that normal stuff that we do, but that's just natural
When
stuff
it's at
there.
the front, when it's at the front end shop, they always find something neat.
Oh,
And
and that's how it's hard to make it. Because
I think we're gonna go
Why
prepared to
don't
do
you
that.
issue it pretty
Yeah,
quick or
you
something?
if they gotta have whatever, you gotta
Yeah.
fix it right.
well, you take it up there, they just torch everything off, put all new anyhow.
Springs, but I mean, you don't know what else the front end needs.
Kingpins are like tie rods, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you might say they need kingpins.
Will you use a credit card there, or will you bill EMS,
I
or
think
EMS bill you?
Imps bill us.
Yeah, they bill us.
Okay.
I know the one spring we
Well,
bought.
I need to know so I can, the right way.
Well, he can tell you that when he asks you for the PO.
When he
He
calls.
can talk to
I
him.
can get you an idea when I
Well,
call them.
I can put enough money in, that's not the problem. I need to know if it goes to the credit card company or
They usually bill us.
EMS. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Oh, it's Hill Billis
Yes.
and J&J Tire?
I usually put that on credit card.
Or they will bill us.
They will bill us, but I think I put it on credit card.
You had
I asked
before.
us. She said it was easier.
Thank you.
Okay, does that take care of the trucks?
I think so.
All right, what about your plows and your spreaders?
They're in good shape.
They ready?
I was down there looking at them today. The piles are in good shape. I still got 2 edges. I mean, we'll probably get some more edges, but we just put new edges on, and there's 2 extras down there, so
Good enough to
it
get
should be good for the
started.
edges. We got enough to get started.
Maybe we'll have.
I got a spare auger in there, and I got a spare motor, so we should be
Okay.
good with the piles and the
Just so we're
sprayers.
ready for winter.
Just gotta put them on.
We got time to get ready here yet.
Yeah, we got time. I just want the trucks ready.
Sunday, November
Maybe we won't get any
1st.
snow.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, but trucks will be ready for summer.
Yep, then they'll be all right.
Mine just stays in the garage. I don't let it go nowhere.
Okay, what else do you have for us, Jason?
I still had a PO for fuel, right? Because I got to order on and off road. Okay. That's all I had.
Okay, I need a resolution to approve all the various purchases.
So moved.
I'll second.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Jason, I'm going to go ahead and put a PO for fuel in there. You've got part of one.
Yeah, I've got one I never used.
Part of the last one might have been on that, though. I might have.
However, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you need. Whatever I need, I guess. And the road, it says road repairs. We did get the McCracken. It's going to need a new pipe, but it's not going to happen this year. But I got new stuff.
But you
all
got
around
it so
yeah.
it'll go through the winter.
We got that. We got the both Salem Grange done. Put the pipe in on Salem Grange for
Chicken houses.
the chicken houses. And then over on Lisbon Road, we got that washout
The
fixed.
chicken house.
Yeah. So, and house. So, we're moving along.
They sure moved a lot of dirt. in there.
Oh, did you drive down in there?
Maybe
I haven't drove down.
It's a lot more than it looks like.
Oh, it's huge.
Well, they're probably building 600 footers, that's all.
600 footer.
650 piece. I heard.
Hey, is there any painting before the winter or on the trucks or anything?
I think I might just oil them. They're getting to the point where paint just ain't getting it. And we talked to that one guy from the county, and he mixes up his own little, on that brand new truck. We thought the truck was brand new. He said, well, it was 2 or 3 years old already. He keeps that thing just,
No, I was just wondering if the beds are getting where they need paint to preserve them. Till our new ones get here.
I don't know if Babel's got that to do.
Those guys, when we went and looked at that mower, they did the same thing.
Yeah, they oil everything.
They oiled
Do
everything.
you remember what he used oil and transmission fluid or something?
Usually
Remember what all he?
just mix the two together and get it sprayed.
Okay. That's good?
So Tim,
We're all good? Oh, I was gonna ask,
I get that new sprayer.
are we gonna need any limestone? Do we need some 617 or 304?
I got a little bit of 617. I don't know if we'll need any 304 right now. I mean, I can't think of anything we're going to need 304 for right
But we don't have any, right?
We don't have any.
We get into a
And
mess.
the modified for winter, I don't know if it... Do you think it helped? I don't know if it helped.
What do you guys think about adding limestone to the ash? Did you think it was worthwhile last year or not?
I mean, it didn't spread any different for me. I still had to... In fact, I had better luck when I went over and got out of it. I don't know why.
The dryer stuff.
I went over and got in a dry pile of ash. And
I'm just looking for what works the best.
Yeah. Well,
same old.
I think when we put a little bit in with it, it seemed like you had a little more traction and blow off.
We can, because we're not out nothing by ordering it, because if we don't use it there, we won't use it.
Oh, yeah, you can use it for...
Or do you want it, which size would you want?
Well, we had the 57s, or we had the 57 modified before.
57 modified, but there's a 57, there's a 67, and there's a 57 modified. The 67 is right between the two, a little bigger than what you're used to.
A little bigger might work better.
But not as big as 57.
Yeah, a little bigger might work better.
I like it.
I almost thought the smaller was kind of making it clump because it got water moisture in it.
Yeah, I maybe want to try some 67s this year.
Try a little bit of that.
57s is a little big. 67s is between the 57M.
I know I used some 6M one time, put it in my load, and it stayed on the road.
6M, straight.
Well, I mixed it in with the ash, just whatever, put some on the pile.
Of 6M or something else. It's,
Our old slag, mill slag we used to use for the chip and seal.
Oh, I'm thinking 6M. You talking blast furnace, right? Yeah.
I threw some of that.
Okay, this will be very similar to, that'll be similar to that size. It'll be bigger than the number 7 we're spreading on for chip
That
and
might
seal.
work good.
All right, how much do you think we need? And what can we afford?
Is it gonna snow?
10 loads would be 250, 300 ton. That good?
So I was thinking 300 ton?
Yeah.
And if we stack it up, do you want some 304 to have on hand, or you got no 617?
There's quite a bit of 617.
We can still get it, but it's going to be your first freeze. We won't get it.
Any of our little things we usually do, we usually use the 617, so.
Okay.
We got the
Is that
304 when we did that in
East
roads.
Fairfield?
East Fairfield,
About $16 a ton?
don't know. Is that what it is?
No, 15 something. $4,800.
Yeah. And if it don't, I think you'll like it a little better than the other. The other
I think
had
something
went
a little
down,
bigger would be nice.
went down to too small.
That's, yeah.
The big size in it was good.
it'll stay better, won't it?
All they'll know it's there.
It'll roll better. It'll mix in with your ash better.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else do you need to know?
I think I'm good.
How long are you going to need your third man? You're going to need him for the culvert on West Probably.
Yeah.
That'll be it. And what are we going to do there? What are you thinking of? You thinking
I like your
about?
idea of the catch basin with the pipe coming down. That'll take care of our crossover pipe. And then I'm gonna have to talk to the neighbor there to see
Make it right.
what
And
he,
now how
what he-
far,
put it the way he wants it, and then there shouldn't be any,
make it exactly the way he wants it.
Yeah.
We got paid good enough to
and
do
then there
that.
shouldn't be any questions if it's
Uh,
how he wants
How
it.
far are you thinking about piping it?
I just think, see, I don't wanna pipe too much, because we're gonna get that alley water still in my ditch too.
Yeah, but when we pipe it, what, a swell on top? Too.
Yeah, that's true.
But the only thing about piping it is we can widen that road a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because the ditch is going to be so close to the road, it's going to be awful narrow. But I don't care, just so we get it.
I can't go more than 60 foot, then I'd have to put another catch basin in,
Yeah, well, we know you're going to put a cement catch basin in, right? Cut that pipe off, and then
Set
go,
a basin
then go
and
north,
Run off with it.
and whatever it takes. But, okay.
I can't go too deep, because the road has gotta come out low.
Yeah, I bet you,
I'll be shooting.
I think you'll find out that that's supposed to be dug out And there's a culvert going under that
Under that
back.
pipe, I think there probably is.
Yeah.
It's just filled over the years.
Could call for another catch basin if we went that far with it to make it drain.
Yeah.
That we'll see. Okay, we all good?
Yeah.
Any comments? Larry, you got something for us? Cameraman, you got something for us?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
No, you got a second. Sounds like Jason's got enough for the next 2 weeks.